The Muscle Repair Shop, teaching people to live pain-free.
Do you hate waking up in the morning because you know that when you stand, it will be waiting for you? It's like pins and needles being stuck in your heel. Ouch! You may have plantar fasciitis. On top of the frustrations of pain is the frustration of failed treatment plan after failed treatment plan, like using boots, splints, orthotics, getting injections, or worse yet, surgery. Too many people are just sitting for months waiting for the pain to stop, not knowing when or even if that pain will ever stop. The number one reason most treatment plans fail is because they're treating the wrong thing. Most healthcare practitioners are taught to treat the symptom and not the cause. If you don't understand the cause, how can you fix it? Treatment plans that include things like boots and splints and braces are typically set aside for people with broken bones or torn tissues. Some may say they're immobilizing the heel. That immobilization of the heel is actually causing the muscles to atrophy. This can prolong the pain. Injections were designed to just mask the pain. Too many people believe that once the pain is gone, the problem has too. Think about this. If you went to the dentist with a toothache and he gave you a shot of Novocaine and sent you home, did he fix the tooth or did he just numb the pain? The usual suspects for causing of plantar fasciitis is standing too long, walking on concrete floors barefoot, running, or walking too far. Really? How far should a human walk? Are there limitations? Aren't our feet designed for walking? All this does is scare you from doing most things with your feet, like walking or standing. The truth of the matter is probably coming from your shoes. Yes, the very same shoes you were told that you're supposed to wear, with arch supports and heel supports. I bet you were even told that you should walk heel to toe, weren't you? Did you know that the heel supports on your shoes actually force you to walk heel to toe? A human is actually supposed to walk on the whole foot, hitting just behind the balls of their foot, and that improves their balance and increases their stamina. Ever heard they have a spring in their step? That spring in your step comes from the arch muscle, the plantar fascia, and its job is to absorb the impact of your step to protect your knees. Arch supports, on the other hand, prevent the arch muscle from expanding, resulting in your knees taking the impact of your steps. This can lead to knee damage later in life. So why do we make shoes like that, and why are we told these are the best shoes to wear? Remember, healthcare practitioners are taught to treat the symptom and not the cause. When you go to see a healthcare practitioner with foot pain, their sole job is to stop the pain. Once they stop the pain, and you really don't care what caused it, all you really care about is that they stop the pain, correct? When the pain returns and you come back, the treatment plan will get a little stronger. You'll get orthotics, you'll get inserts, you may get injections. If the pain continues to persist and you come back, the treatment plan will get even stronger. They'll either tell you you either have to learn to live with it because it's part of getting older, or they may try surgery. This is total desperation. The sad part is so many people are suffering with plantar fasciitis. We typically think of plantar fasciitis as having to do with your age, but more importantly, it has more to do with wearing bad shoes and the poor conditions of the muscles of the foot. At 59 years old, I walk 4 miles every day, stand on my feet all day at work, walk on hard surfaces barefoot with no pain. But that was not always the case. That is my life today. You should be able to walk as far as you want, stand as long as you want, and walk on hard surfaces barefoot with no pain in your feet at all. Now I'm going to show you how to stretch your calves. When you're sitting on the floor, you're going to sit on the floor with your back against the wall. And for those of you who can't get on the floor, don't worry. We'll teach you how to do this from a chair. As you sit on the floor with your back against the wall, you'll use a yoga strap, a rope, or like a bathrobe belt, something that's not stretchy. You're going to put the belt around the ball of your foot, and you'll start to pull just with your hands the toes back towards you. Now don't pull so hard that the heel comes completely up off the ground, and don't use your leg muscles here to do that as well. Make sure your leg is totally relaxed. Do that 8 to 10 times. You're going to hold it 3 to 5 seconds on each stretch, and then you rotate the foot inward so that you can get the outside calf muscle, and you'll do that again a whole 3 to 5 seconds at a time,
8 to 10 times. Then rotate the foot outwards so you can get the inside calf muscle. And then you're going to, again, 3 to 5 second hold 8 to 10 times. That will get all 4 calf muscles so that your feet will be better balanced when you walk. All right, so now we're going to show you how to do this calf stretch sitting in a chair for those of you who can't sit on the floor. So again, you're going to use a yoga strap, a rope, something that's not elastic. You're going to sit in a chair where your back is 90 degrees to your legs. You're going to place the strap around the ball of your foot and only pull back with your hands, not your back. Don't pull so hard that your heels come up off the ottoman, and don't use your leg muscles as you're doing it. Make sure your leg and your foot are totally relaxed. You'll pull the toes back and you'll hold them for 3 to 5 seconds at a time, and you'll repeat this 8 to 10 times. Once you're done with that, you'll rotate the foot inward so you can stretch the outside calf muscle. Again, hold the stretch for 3 to 5 seconds. Repeat it 8 to 10 times. Then rotate the foot to the outside so you can get the inside calf muscle. You're going to hold for 3 to 5 seconds and repeat 8 to 10 times. By doing these 3 stretches, you actually stretch all 4 calf muscles in the calf area, which allows your foot to work more balanced and better for you when you walk.
Okay, so the third step of this process is actually teaching you how to walk differently. Most of the time when I see people walk, they tend to walk in a heel-toe fashion, and that comes from the type of shoes you wear. The heels cause you to walk the heel-toe. The arch supports or orthotics that you wear will prevent your arches from actually allowing them to work to take the impact off your step. What I want to do is teach you how to actually walk correctly, where you actually step on the whole foot. Right behind the ball of your foot is where the majority of your weight's going to go. And as you step through, your ankle's going to be able to bend more than 90 degrees, and you'll feel your toes actually pushing you into your next step. This is going to take out you using your thighs, but more importantly, it's going to allow the calf muscles to continually to extend and contract, as well as the muscles in your feet. The reason you have the plantar fasciitis is these muscles are not working properly. So we're going to teach you how to do that. So what's the best way? The best way I've found is to get into a hallway. If you don't have a hallway, do it next to a wall. But the reason for that is in case you lose your balance, you can grab a wall and catch yourself before you fall. Also, don't do these in shoes. I want you to do these in your bare feet, or you can put socks on if you like, because I want you to be able to feel your feet actually touching the floor, so that as you take that step and you step straight out on the whole foot, you feel the whole foot hitting and not just your heels. Now, I'm not really concerned at this point about how long your stride is. That will come with practice. But the more importantly thing I want you to get is that as you feel the whole foot stepping and you step through, I want you to feel your ankle bending beyond 90 degrees, and I want you to feel your toes actually bending, propelling you into your next step. That's crucial, because as you practice walking, I want you to be able to step through and see that as you're doing that. And I would do this as often as you can. 2-3 times a day would not be too many times. You're not going to overdo it. You're not going to hurt yourself. But go out and practice and make this work, make it work well. It may seem like a lot, but it's just a little shift in your mind. Take your time. Don't get impatient. Practice a little bit each day. You didn't get here overnight. You won't get back overnight either.